So I am
January
filing a
8th,
lawsuit.
2021. They hit my car after they ran a red light. I am owed $8,000 because that is how much it's going to cost to repair my car. On page 8 of my evidence packet, you can see the estimates for repairing my car. And you would just go through your evidence packet that way. But you want to definitely start with a broad overview of why you're suing, who the other person is, when it occurred, and then go through your evidence demonstrating to the
Evidence is she must agree.
We have outlined these 8 tips on our website. I will go ahead and put a link in the description. We go through them in a lot more detail so that you are prepared and ready to win your small claims lawsuit. Remember, don't be nervous. It is most people's first time going to small claims court, and you're going to do great. Thanks.
Disabled veteran. Here's my fee waiver. This is how I won. I will not be paying her lawyer fees. This is my statement. Here's my evidence of doctor medical appointments, the structural drywall repair, the photo trash, the repair drywall repair, the deck repairs. The vendors are Steve Jelnick. Here is the payment I'm asking for, the decision, payment judgment claim. I will not pay her $3,100. I will not pay her attorney fees of $1,980, so I do not pay her lawyer fees. She paid her online. I have been granted a fee waiver. Summary budget list. Amount I paid for is $4,900. I paid $1,800 for the deck repair, and she's asking me to pay $13,100. I paid the Safe Light Ford truck windshield $300, and it was $1,500 to repair the windshield. USAA, there was a windshield damage to my vehicle. Past abuse course of conduct. Civil harassment restraining order. Authority, the abuse of authority as a desert manager, debt collector, solicitor, instant stalker, payment scheme of unspending. I slipped and fell down the stair right here. I went to the group therapy, coping skills, and 101 talk therapy to stop my getting physical injuries. Here's some bruises I got, and here's the rat invasion problem. It ruined my sink, and here's the receipt for the repair my car. Here's the safe light. Here I got a citation on my front porch. She charged me $100. And here's the new deck repair that I paid for $1,800. And here's where she wants me to pay the $3,100 that's off the top portal. And here's my list of expenses asked and required to pay to Desert Management online portal. Is my HMA due is $425. I paid on August 14th, and she's asking me to pay $268.33. And then she wants me to pay an amount of 12 months emergency extra assessment fees to pay her 31 assessment fund on portal. All HOA dues on my credit card. And here's applied charges receipt that I made. She said I have a $272 credit prepaid. Here is what is covered in my armed forces. Amount of dwelling coverage limit, personal property coverage, loss of coverage limit. And it says here, show the judge time of loss, interest insured, what the insurance would cover with the damage of the property, detailed repair estimates, damage, personal property, receipts, living expenses, support rental value, loss, evidence that supports credit card, electronic fund transfer, and access device, forgery, and counter money under section property coverages. Armed Forces Insurance will continue to handle my claim, provide the updates during the investigation. Question of coverage exists. The lawsuit, I am filing a small claims lawsuit to get paid $5,000 coverage of fee waiver as my right as a resident. Armed Forces Insurance reserves the right to deny coverage in one claim under the policy. And here's my account, how much I got paid, and this is where she takes out the money. Right there, 425. Here's a photo of my international driver license. Here is my traffic ticket at the India courthouse. They canceled my traffic court case. He said I was speeding 65 miles per hour, moving violation, and then on December 23rd I showed up and they canceled my court date. It says plea non-forfeit. So I went back over there and I signed a piece of paper saying judge to grant me to go to traffic school and pay $63 for transportation, and then copy of the address from DMV. Went to DMV, and here's the DMV record. It says I've been convicted of a moving violation on 6/24/2021. Officer hiding and failure to go to court because they canceled. So here is the HOA remark schedule. So here's the building, deck, stairs, requirement funding fee, carports, fence, gates, mailbox, box, tennis court, total cost. So it says here the policies provision, counting principal cash equivalent to social and cash checking account, money market fund certificate, 90 days, estimate preparation financial statement with accepted accounting principles, require management estimate assumption to affect reported amounts of assets, liabilities, and date financials, report amounts of revenue, expenses. Actual results differ from estimates and assumptions. Summarize prior year financial statement include prior summarizing total accounting financial statement ended December 31. Income taxes, tax board. Policy decisions 1990 corporation purpose to act as a management body, preservation and control common areas. Date of management prepare statements, events, transaction. The review report, which is the day that the financial statement were available to be issued. Fund accounting records are maintained. However, the accepted accounting principles, organized earned expenses are recognized and incurred. Homeowner associations operate fund accounting basis. Expenses are paid from operating funds, and major repair supplies are paid from accumulated replacement funds. Member assessments. Assessments are subject to monthly assessments to provide funds to the association. Operating expenses, future capital acquisitions, major repairs and replacement. The annual budget. Assessments of owners are determined by the board of directors who are elected by the owners. The board of directors are elected by the owners. The association retains excess operating funds at the end of operating year. Any used in future operating association policies to check. Legal counsel place liens on properties of homeowners whose assessments are delinquent. The association uses guideline of 100% provision for the allowance of doubtful accounts delinquent over 1 year, foreclose on, bankruptcy, abandon, as well as in the case basis of the fact circumstance. Property and equipment, real property, common areas, acquired developer improvements are not recognized as assets. On the associated financial expenditure are major repairs and replacement are counted as replacement expenditures for the purpose of financial reporting. So here's the operation fund, replacement fund, total fund that they have in their account. Cash flow, other receivable, prepaid insurance, prepaid expenses, prepaid taxes, accounts payable, prepaid assessments, income taxes payable, cash flows, cash at the end of the year, cash at the beginning of the year, and net increase in cash. So here's the total supplemental description. So here's the balance sheet. Prepaid income, accounts payable 42,000, income tax payable 0, prepaid assessments 30,000, deposit 600, fund balances. Revenues, member assessment 1,100, total fund 1 million. Rental income, other income, review tax rate, study, bad debt, insurance, legal professional management fee, tax licenses and permit, payroll expenses, landscape extras, pool contract, pool maintenance, building and grounds, pest control, plumbing, property protection, fire prevention, electricity, gas, telephone, water, sewer, waste. Total expenses, balance. So here are some photos she sent me. So alternative dispute resolution. The second instance, the social and individual members are offered to participate in dispute resolution prior to initiating certain types of lawsuits. California Civil Code, Section 13659. Please be advised, Civil Code 1363 will be subject to different interpretation of language. Each homeowner should consult his own attorney for proper compliance with the statute. The decision-making process, binding, non-binding, enforcement, civil action, enforcement, Davis Sterling. Enforcement of California, enforcement of governing association, and owner members may not file enforcement action superior court and divert dispute. Civil Code enforcement action is solely for the declaratory injunctive relief that the injunction claim for the monetary damages excess of $5,000. This section does not apply. Small claim except as otherwise provided by law. Section does not apply. Compliance procedures. ADR initiated party serving all appropriate requests for resolution. Requesting for resolution payment. Brief description of dispute between the parties. A request for alternative dispute resolution. On notice that the parties receiving the request resolution to respond within 30 days of the receipt will be deemed denied or rejected. are paid. Approved. Eternal dispute resolution, either party in scope. Party may request the other party to meet, confer in an effort to resolve the dispute. Request shall be in writing. A member of the association may refuse a request to meet and confer. The associate may not refuse to request to meet and confer. Association board or directors shall designate a member of the board to meet and confer. The parties shall promptly mutually convene in time and place, explain their positions to each other, and confer in good faith in order to solve the dispute. The resolution of the dispute agreed by each person. Desert Management versus Zoraida. The disabled veteran. So, resolution of the dispute agreed by parties shall be memorialized in writing and signed by the parties, including the designee. On behalf of the association, an agreement reached under this section by parties is usually enforceable. Both of the following are satisfied. The agreement is a conflict with the law of the governing documents of the association. The agreement is either consistent authority granted by the board of directors, ratified by directors, or should charge the fee to participate in the IDR process. Payment exceeding 60 days. Request for payment plan. Owner may submit a written request to the association for a payment plan consistent with either 15 above. Owner can submit requests to meet with the identified payment plan above. The board required to meet with owner executive 45 days of the postmark of the request. For the meeting, if the request is mailed within 15 days of the day postmark, pay or lien notice. If there is no regular scheduled meeting within 45-day timeline, the board has designated the assessment dispute resolution to meet with the owner. Partial payments may make partial payments within payment plan as described, not stop any collection action, not invalidate any assessment lien, not stop already existing non-judicial foreclosure, not pay collection fees and costs, inclusive late charges, interest, management, bookkeeping fees, title charges, lien fees and costs, trustee fees, and attorney fees. Further require bookkeeping incurred a partial payment. The owner who submits partial payment without an approved payment plan is described as will incur administrative expense of 45 for each partial payment tender received by behalf of association. Pre-foreclosure actions. Association will make report to meet and confer with the delinquent consistent of hearing dispute, resolution, judicial foreclosure. Initiating foreclosure board must approve the decision, proceed foreclosure majority vote. The board will record the board executed. Assessments, late charges, fees, cost of collection money equals $1,800, or the assessments have been delinquent more than 12 months threshold. Once the threshold has been requirements identified have been completed, the board will proceed foreclosure assessment. Association Civil Code 5700. Procedure shall private foreclosure 2924 Civil Code 57 foreclosure will be induced. Notice of default election. Show cause of hearing. Of the hearing, board director shall be invited. Good cause. Owner privileges, cable, television, internet privileges. Notice according to the following. Written notice, board of directors provided to be heard orally or show cause of hearing, making determination and suspension of any membership privileges, and any good cause is not shown. Owner's account has been brought current. After the show cause hearing, the board director shall provide within 15 days written notice to the owner of the suspension of any membership privilege. The delinquent owner does not bring his account current within the deadline to pay or lien letter, the board director shall approve the recordation of any assessment by the association collection attorney against the delinquent owner's property. The board decisions to record the assessment lien shall be a majority roll of quorum board members. In an open board meeting, the board action should refer lot, parcel, number, party that is delinquent, rather than the name of the owner. Assessment shall be recorded. Pay or lien letter. The payment of the owner is not paid within 30 days after original due date. The owner fails to pay assessment which is due on June 1st and the failure to pay continues July 1st. June assessment will not have been paid within 30 days. Its original due date. Notice of delinquency shall be sent to the owner. Regular first class mail certified return receipt. The pay or lien letter shall provide at least 30 days within notice delinquent. The principal amount due as any late charges with the method determine charges according the pay lien letter. Internal dispute resolution process.
She catches a bullet and dies because of it. The time you mentioned.
Associations pay lien letter separate written wishes to accept me for offer must do. Submitting his or written request, meet and confer with the association, which written request must be received by 20 days the date meet and confer offer. The association shall designate prompt date and time meet and confer. The location shall either be associate principal office designated by the association. I will designate board officer, manager, participate in the meet, confer with delinquent owner. Made within 20 days. Assessment collection full pay policy. Amounts that shall be due and payable on the due date imposed in the ballot. Payment receipts overnight payment location. Palm Villa Owner Association. Rancho Mirage Lane. Application received delinquent assessments applied on those account. Late charge will be within 15 days they become due will result in position of $10. Delinquent assessments. Funding disclosure. Is due date purpose. Assessment late fees, miscellaneous laundry, income, new plans, flowers, full spa contract, extra fees, telephone, plumbing, septic, light fixtures, pest control, building repair, legal office admin posture. And here they are, here's their designated communication, Civil Code 4035, HOA Association contact, email, right to request notice sent to different address, location, posting, journal, receive individual delivery items to be provided. Top square leading homeowners association company pilot program that identify problem areas needed to be addressed. 4 months, general manager, solid stops 1, implement powering community association homeowners portal management for association launch will be done through the portal Tops 1 software. November 1st, check your association account transaction, make a payment, date, resident profile, latest, check on any open pending compliance, submit maintenance request, get things fixed, access latest document, or you can contact your board association. Portal web, desert management. This is my deck. has been done. And she wants the other deck repaired. There's like a photo in here.
Military personnel, their families, and civilian workers who served, lived, and worked at Camp Lejeune from August 1953 to December 1987 may be eligible for compensation. Call our helpline now.
So she said my deck repairs was paid for. And she's asking $3,100 to repair the other deck. $3,100 payable, 12 months, $268.33.
To 9 years in prison for drug smuggling and possession. The judge said that the time Brent has served so far will count.
And plan election.
She reacted to the sentence.
Owners have two options: paying an emergency special assistance lump sum spread 12 months because the increase in payment plan. Did you know that the payment schedule would like to pay me a lump sum? Please ensure the entire 30-month payment received by management August 1st. Accept checks payable to bouncing below. Make one lump sum payment online. If you'd like to opt into the payment plan, please complete the enclosed payment plan action form plus your initial monthly payment $268.32 by Desert Management, the social management company by August 1st, 2022. Please have checks payable to Pouncing's Bill HOA. Another option is log into COM web portal and make monthly payments online. Or set up a bill pay with your bank. Please note that even if an owner opts in the payment plan, if the owner sells or transfers,
Most homeowners would prefer grass to a lawn full of weeds. With the forensic scientist, weeds can tell a story. With the help of a plant biologist and a new high-tech computer program,
close with
investigators
escrow.
solve the mystery.
Please note if you not opt into monthly payment plan by returning the payment plan election on the first month. Pay August 1st, you will be deemed to have rejected your option of payment plan. If you do not otherwise pay the full emergency pay by August 1st, you will be deemed default of paying the entire emergency special assistance. Please note that if you are set up as a payment regular assessment, the emergency will not be automatically paid. You must take separate action in order to pay this emergency special assessment. Regardless of whether you make a lump sum payment, your plan includes payment platform payment is due by August 1st. So she said my deck repair was paid and the other buildings. To be paid. Deck. So this is the deck for the management. should I pay $3,100 to pay for another deck repair on the other building? No. I'm requesting a resolution payment. She owes me $5,000 because I already paid $1,800 to repair this my building's deck repair. She's asking me to pay $3,100 for the other building repair. She is charging me extra assessment fees and threatening to put a lien on my property when I do not pay her the scheme to repair the other building deck repairs. I'm asking the judge to make a judgment claim to deny her, not to ask me to pay $3,100 for the other deck repairs because I've already paid her $1,800 for this, and she's asking $3,100 for the other building deck repairs, which I do not live on. So there's nothing that says on the HOA contract that I should be paying for the other building deck repairs. She's asked, I am lending her $3,100 to pay the deck repair in the other building, and I'm asking the judge to waive the $3,100 fee waiver as a HOA due fee resolution agreement.